working on a 2014 Ram 1500 with the Ecodiesel, and this thing has a crank no start issue. And if you look around on YouTube, on the internet, you'll find that this is a fairly common thing, and we have confirmed that this has the problem that everybody seems to be having with these, and that is the toner wheel that is mounted, of course, between the flex plate and the crankshaft. Here are the codes that we had on this thing: a P0336, crankshaft position sensor performance, and a U1401, implausible engine speed signal received. There's a couple unrelated codes in this one, but that's what we saw that led us to the toner wheel. Nolan has got the transmission pulled out of this thing. There's the transmission and the transfer case, and we got down to the part here, and there you go. The nice thing is you can visually confirm this is the problem, and we did not have any visual confirmation before we pulled it apart, but this seems to be the common thing. We picked up the new part for about $41 from the local dealer, and now we're gonna reinstall it and get it back together. We're getting a little sidetracked because we've got a coolant leak in this hose assembly. There was a heat shield, a flexible heat shield over it, and it looks like it kind of corroded underneath it. So interestingly, the toner wheel here is $41, and this coolant pipe assembly is a little over $400 with tax. So this job went from mostly labor intensive and cheap for parts to now also expensive for parts. We're all back together, so this is the moment of truth. All right. That is an awfully good feeling, going from a crank no start issue to popping right off. And man, these things really run nice. I am not a huge fan of the reliability of these Ecodiesels. It's kind of proven to be questionable, but when they are running right, they are a pretty sweet setup with this Ecodiesel 3-liter and the 8-speed automatic. So this one's back in business, and it's going down the road.